Hello, this is not a spring chick. Yes, and well, let's just say Obama's gamble with Osama bin Laden, did it pay off? Well, I guess it always depends on who you talk to. Meanwhile, First Lady Michelle Obama is showing her moves. Meanwhile, we're going to bring Oldecam on with comments on the headlines of today. And the only thing missing from Michelle Obama's appearance is watermelon.
Watermelon and fried chicken, because it's one of the black congressmen, a prominent black congressman from the South said, he said, all of it was going to be, he said, you got to have that watermelon, that fried chicken, and the overseer said, come on, Cheryl, let's show those white folks how you can tap dance.
Oh, that is bad.
Well, he said, they're trying so hard to look young and hip that, and he said, first of all, they have the black vote. You don't have to show that you can do black dances if you have the black vote. And to the white voters, it basically just, you know, we're really getting tired of the Al Gore type thing where you're trying to show. You know, so, and they said also, I love one of the comments, I just love the comment. He said, thank God she didn't turn around when she was dancing, because I would have thought it was an express train.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And Obama keeps changing what happened at the so-called Osama bin Laden compound.
Okay, folks, BS the Bull is going to try to explain something. But Osama bin Laden is a megalomaniac, meaning he's got an ego that is unreachable. This man has not been on camera in 7 years. 7 years. And if you're not on camera for 7 years and he's got a transmission facility in his place, you know, I mean, here's all it takes. I mean, you go pick up a little bloggy and shoot a video of yourself and send it out to somebody on YouTube. A bloggy. And he's not done that. He's only done voice things for 7 years. Meaning he was dead 7 years ago. I mean, I feel sorry for the fact that, what about that poor guy that they killed, thinking see, the Navy SEALs went in and they did their job. Of course, they did their job at a place that here's another question. We're going to talk to the Barack Obama theater. Leapfrog over to Truth Obama. Well, he was armed and he basically fought for his life. Well, actually, he didn't have a gun. Yes, but his security people weren't armed. But there was a 38-minute, well, how did they have a 38-minute firefight when the security guards weren't armed? They said, but they were security guards. No, they were family members.
Oh, those are the two sides of the stories you're hearing.
That's right. Those are the story changes with every hour, folks. Every hour they change their story, which
Isn't there a big difference between being armed and not armed?
Yeah, okay. I did hear from some people, they said that the man's hands were in the air.
Yeah.
And that when he put his hands in the air, his wife went to shield him as they were getting ready to shoot him. Basically, it was assassination. If you're going to assassinate, why? Well, because they said that they had to kill the man, because if they brought him back for trial, oh no, you turn him over to the Pakistanis or turn him over to the Saudis. The Saudis would have buried him somewhere.
But, you know, here's part of it is, I have this hard feeling, I mean, to think that Osama bin Laden would see the troops and just put his arms up, somehow that doesn't...
But a tall guy, what the hell is going on, folks?
Yeah, like he's just talking, not like he would be surrendering.
Okay, well, all I understand is that all the neighbors would see this guy walking around every day in the compound. He was walking around the compound. He wasn't hiding from anybody.
Well, if the neighbors could see him...
And the neighbors weren't all Muslims, folks. They you know, and the United States basically would drive by his compound to go to the military installations. They would see it. And they said from satellites you could see the guy walking around. They've known for God knows how long that this tall guy was walking around in his compound. And then, oh, here's another one. We did it for a week, and we had to do DNA testing. Well, didn't you dump the body the very next day? Well, that's not right. So, wasn't one of his wives that said that this was him? Well, that doesn't really count. We know. Isn't the Barack Obama puppet theater really exciting?
Yeah, and we've got more to share with you when that comes out.
Yep.
And the George W. Bush declines Obama's invitation to Ground Zero.
Because it's a campaign thing. That's all it is, a campaign stop for Obama. Bush is not going to be there. Bill Clinton isn't going to be there. Jimmy Carter's not going to be there. None of the ex-presidents are going to be there. Rudy Giuliani I don't think is going to be there. It's a campaign stop for the president. And his campaign team is basically Well, what it is they're using federal money to pay for a campaign stop by making it a presidential thing going to ground zero. It's not, it's a campaign stop, everybody knows it.
Well, part of it is he doesn't want those bills coming back and people saying, but still, he's gotta learn.
I know.
I mean, part of it is, by being president, he gets a lot of free press anyway.
Yeah, but they're after him for $170-some thousand for the last one of these things that supposedly was a presidential thing. It was nothing but, him ranting and raving against the Republicans. And not the Republicans that are sitting in Congress, but the Republicans that are running against him for presidency.
Oh, is that a
Definitely sounded
campaign?
like it was a campaign stop.
Yeah. And Motorola Mobility narrows loss as phone sales rise.
Yeah, well actually, they're making the money off the Zoom and the, okay, here's the one. Neither the Zoom or the Atrix are selling like they'd hoped for, but they are selling enough that they're causing the company's profits, causing margin to go up, and they're not, I love this. Well, they're not losing as much money as they were, so that's an exciting sign. Well,
That is exciting.
I know, but you cannot lose as much money as they were until you end up bankrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And White House Ways releasing gruesome Bin Laden photos.
Okay, I've already seen the photos, folks.
They're all out over the
First of
internet.
all, you can't tell that they were done at that time. That's the problem. Here's a good one. Barack Obama Theater. Well, we put a timestamp in the site. Yes, but all you got to do is to Photoshop a timestamp in the site. But most people aren't that bright because they voted for me to begin with. Oh, that's right.
Sticker shock.
Isn't Barack Obama live puppet theater exciting?
I know.
Well, I've done Oldecam for years. We got to do some excitement with Leapfrog Obama and BS the Bull Obama.
And sticker shock, Americans see prices rising, but the Fed doesn't.
Okay, here's the thing this morning. They're talking about on most of the channels about the fact that if this much, all the indicators are down. Unemployment is up. Hiring is down. Salaries are down. Factory orders are down. Purchasing of things in food items for restaurants are down. Construction supplies are down, and yet everybody is showing, as they said this morning, they've had an increase in revenue, not an increase in profits. There is a difference.
There's a difference.
And it's called, from BS the Bull Obama, it's called that inflation that they say doesn't exist is the cause for everything being up.
Ooh, and sticker shock, Obama expects easy election out because no one will dare stand up to him.
Everybody's standing up to him. He got a 9-point bounce in the polling, and he's barely over 50%. And today, gas prices went up again. Consumer price index just went up again.
And
inflation is higher again.
And one of the reasons the gas went up is, what did the Saudis do?
Saudis basically are somewhat pissed about killing a member of their family, and they cut back on shipping to us again. I mean, okay, they said, as I understand, they said, well, if you'd have shipped him to us, we'd have taught him that he was a very naughty boy, and the Saudis can really teach people about being naughty. Yeah. He would have been handled their way.
Right.
And since they're a dictatorship, they'd have just crushed anybody that basically caused a problem, so.
Yeah. An iFi card makes cameras talk to phones.
Okay. Shall we say the future of PlayStation 3 from your cameras now? You go from the camera to phone to the computer. Yeah, cute, isn't it?
Well, they've had those iFi cards out so that you could download it from your camera.
Yeah, but now, because of the fact that they have hacked PlayStation twice, because they lower the firewalls in order to be able for connectivity to everything. You will lower your firewalls so that you can do your from your camera to your cell phone to your computer back home. Yeah, firewall, more problems.
It also means you can see what other people have on their cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what they got in their computers too. If they got all those naughty pictures, you can basically download all those pictures of your watch. I mean, I saw an Elizabeth Taylor nude picture last night, which I didn't know existed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody got into her stuff after she died.
Oh.
Yeah. Seemed that she took a picture for an anniversary
for one of her husbands?
For one of her husbands, and it is now out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Government sues Deutsche Bank over bad home loans.
Okay. And Deutsche Bank has said, well, we may just simply call in all the loans that we have in your country. And, because, I mean, they're really pissed. I mean, they did not do anything criminal. You don't have to accept down payment on homes if you don't want to, folks. If they made the loans on good faith, and it was cricket. Well, because they didn't charge a guy in McDonald's a down payment to buy a home.
Yeah, but what in the world is the government doing to banks?
Because Obama wants to show how tough he is, and because Obama also owns most of the banks in our country anyway, so it's a big show.
And a Monty Bubble isn't from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
You can tell the truth and still have it be a lie.